707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 3 a.m. we ended up better in. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has it at the 11. We're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready. Liking. Ready.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. It's complete. Play made by Cook. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19.
And they are all the way into that red zone.
That drop play comes in the old headset kick. I'm thinking risk-reward. The risk is I may get hit in the mouth handing it to the running back, but the reward is this thing may pop in the open field for a huge play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we can see a touchdown right here.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Jump running out of the gun. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Now Fields. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Begins with a Walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, Milrow. Connects with fans. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Toss play. This is Walker. Across midfield to the 45. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down, ball at the 36. Now an inside give to Walker. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Will Rowe from the gun. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favor as they get there, pick it off.
Just a touch lower, and he may have dropped it right in the breadbasket. These lob passes are a useful tool, and they look incredible when thrown properly. But there is such a small margin of error between an easy completion and giving the ball away.
He brings in the fair catch, and as he does it, we'll see what this penalty flag is all about. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Gain of a yard.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 27, he throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. There's nowhere to throw. Gives him holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Hits him on the out route. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Walker on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Milroe now to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10.
It's Walker on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. Shot.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To the air, Milroe. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has it in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Now Walker. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
For a Seattle Seahawks. First and 10.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Charbonnet can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, slide. All right.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Big gain, has them across the 40. The 30. The 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
It's a design boom. He rolls to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll throw on third and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
On now comes their punter. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
And he will be stopped now, though. What to like about that effort?
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
The kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go.
He's across the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
That's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
It's mixed in on second down. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Given out to Walker. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43.
Let's Milrow. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Big gain has them across the 40. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Texans 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 16 yards.
1st down throw for Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here he is to throw. No finding his back. Mixon. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
1st down, Texans.
Nothing was going to help him escape that, and he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Out of the shotgun, Fields. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 48. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, to finish off this win for him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Come on.
1st and 10.
Staying with Walker. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they... possession.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Go! Pat the 60.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory.